Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld Eldritch Worshippers. I believe this is episode 14 off the top of my head. So in the last episode, we were basically just really reveling in the fact that nothing is really going wrong. Everything's kind of working. I did get someone pointing out that I should probably just mine out these components here and replace it with walls, which I will absolutely do. I think I have some... Do I have some limestone bricks? I don't, but I will get some limestone bricks. Limestone blocks. Just make 10. And shifty it up. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit. Oh, we have an eclipse. Yeah, and while we didn't have adequate power, that's not great. It's 13 degrees outside. It's going to be some cold nights, I guess. What are we researching? Oh, actually, sorry. I will load the world. I forgot to do that, but I will just talk to you guys while it's happening. It doesn't take as long as I make it out to. So, what we really need to do, sort of in the near future, at some point, we have two main objectives that I see at the moment. Or three main objectives. One is get geothermal power, so this crap doesn't happen. So it doesn't take as long as I thought. But that is kind of a little ways away. We could start researching it. And we might. So geothermal power, that's number one. Number two, obviously, is to get human sacrifice. It's number two. And that one's pretty easy to do. We could also start probing occult deities to get some more deities to do. And number three, obviously, who is it? Viper is missing A, an arm, and B has the, an artery blockage. So what we want to do is replace her heart. Preferably synthetic organs. Synthetic skin, that's new. Allows you to craft synthetic skin. Okay, don't really know what the point of that is, but synthetic organs is basically what we want there. And we also want probably, bionics workbench would be good. Boom. Done, fixed. Cool. So for the most part, our colony is working fine. I like the tree in front of our bloody horseshoe rack. It's good stuff. I'm kind of tempted to make like a joy room. Should make a joy room. Let's make a joy room. Just put a nice thing here. Boom. 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 We'll mine the edge here, just so we've got some space around it. And we'll put a nice door like there. Oh, and of course we're going to need some power going to that, so let's... I like how the wood is in a place no one can possibly reach. Good stuff. My game is running really choppily. And I'm not sure why. Well, now it's back to normal. Very, very peculiar. So we're just going to put wood floors in here. Oop. Wow, Viper, you do that really fast for only having one arm. Yeah, so your artery blockage is only at 7.9%. So we've got a fair bit of time. before we need to replace it and put you under for the operation, which I'm not really looking forward to. Viper, are you a night owl, or you just have? Yeah, you are a night owl. Huh. Right, our food production is back up. We've got, you know, plenty left. Gathers for a sermon. Good call. Yeah, see? They said we were crazy for using chandeliers, wax chandeliers, but who's laughing now? So snow beets are doing okay. They're not going to grow because it's too dark. And there's a pretty limited amount of stuff we can do at the moment because of the lack of power. Oh well. Looks like we need a couple more toques, actually. Because 2 people are missing them. 3 people are missing them. There we go. Power's back. Let's add some joy things in here. Nice, nice billiards table. Chess table. Not sure how this really works. We'll just put it there. A radio. I mean, it's gonna be a wooden radio, right? Put it, I don't know. Put it in the middle of the room, like there. Don't have power, but we'll fix that. Alright, what else we got in terms of joy? Typewriting table, did I get rid of that? No, typewriting table's still there, but we will reinstall it over here. And obviously we need to... bulk goods trader, that's okay. Obviously we need to add some lights, so we'll just add a few lights. Can we... Is forbid, does that turn it off? Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter because we just ran out of power. Bramble is our... Oh, again, no power. Duh. Okay, yes, it's off. That's fine. I just don't know if that music is copyrighted or not. Okay, Bramble, how's your sleep looking? You can probably wait. Oh, we got some more herbal medicine. So herbal medicine's really good because you end up accruing it pretty quickly, even with like a modest heal root supply. Man, music's really kicking up. Sappy. Didn't make it. How's our oats doing? I mean, growing. Hay, we have tons. Kind of tempted to maybe set up another growing zone for... It's raining. Beautiful. Set up another growing zone for, say... What else we got here? Intro flower, bamboo, tobacco plant. I was gonna say wheat. Yeah, we'll do wheat as well. We kind of have enough growers now that it shouldn't take a terribly long time. We'll see. These 3 over here are, because they're mainly like animal feed, if we don't need to grow them, we'll just stop them growing. Like the hay that we've done right now, but it's not sowing. Because we don't need hay. Like, we are way full up. And because we can't put hay into the fertilizer machine, for some reason, sure there's some justifiable reason. We not. Chewie, what are you doing? Okay, you're making a sculpture. That's fine. Right, hang on. We need to put like stools here. Bang, bang. Still have that good incendiary launcher. Oh crap, yeah, it left. I forgot, it slipped my mind. Kosh, what are you wearing that's so crap? The armor vest. Well, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to wear the armor vest. I didn't ask you to wear the armor vest. But you're doing it anyway, and that's fine. Ugh, I'm gonna be so happy when we finally get this carpet making done. That one's just like an aesthetic thing. It's not even a requirement, so we probably really shouldn't even be doing it, but... What's life if you don't have a little fun? So we're gonna put a bed in here with a nice candelabra near the door. And that's pretty much it, I think. We'll put a plant pot in there just so they don't, like, riot. That should be good, yeah? I kind of wish, right, and I think Tynan will add this at some point, but I kind of wish they had just like a little table. Like a short table's good, but that's still a 1 or 2 by 2 table. I would rather have like a little table, just like an end table. Just to put in like prison cells, so you could put, you know, an end table with one, wait, what was fighting over there? Oh, the fox was fighting with the thing. Yeah, just a little end table over there, so you could, you know, keep the prisoners happy, and so they don't keep getting the, we don't have anything to eat from, you know, we were eating off the ground like animals, etc., etc. Man, that is... What is your mining? That's pretty quick. 6. Wow. So when they changed mining, it's like... They made mining more important. Because it's slower at lower levels than it ever was. Before. But at the same time, it doesn't seem to require much mining to get better than it used to be. If that makes sense. One colonist idle. Well, that's how you know you've succeeded. Bramble doesn't have a ranged weapon. Do we not have another rifle? No. We have some superior ironwood spears, though, and a steel spear. Okay, who is good at melee? I just realised I pressed work, and that's really not going to help me. Viper is good at melee. Viper's good at shooting, too, but let's give you melee. Because Bramble's gonna get the bolt action. That's nearly busted anyway. Damn. You're not terrible at melee, and you do already have a superior steel spear. Good. Chewie's got a melee of 4, I mean, it's good enough. Also got a superior steel club. Man, so that's just like a lump of steel, just bashing people over the head with it. Ugh. It's grim. So this is obviously going to be our, sorry, I'm doing some things without, like, actually telling you what's going on. This is going to just be a drug storage area, like a component storage area. So we're going to move our neutroamine away. Oh, we have actually we have a lot of sculptures here that are done. Poor, good, normal. It's good. Right, we don't need any more limestone blocks for now. I probably could have just left the thing in the queue, and that way I could just go like plus, but I didn't. We can haul all this to the stockpile, because that's, yeah, good chunks of marble, that's what we want. Put just a crappy wooden door on this, and now we're going to put a stockpile here. Priority preferred, clear everything. Is it items or raw resources? I think it's items. Or is it manufactured even? Alright, hang on. Drugs, but not ambrosia, beer, cigarillos. Flake can go... Actually, no, hang on. No, we don't want drugs at all, I don't think. No, we don't. Never mind. We don't want drugs, unless neutroamine is in there, but I don't think it is. And no, it's not. Neutroamine, that's what we want. We're also going to put all the like partial things in here, like the must and the wart. Because what we'll do... Devastated power cell? Huh. Because that's, we'll probably expand this here to be like a brewing area as well. Rice mash, sugarcane mash, undistilled vodka, wine, must, and wort. So that looks pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's everything we need. That way we'll put the neutroamine within easy access where it's supposed to be. Not that we can really make anything at the moment, right? It's like... Well, you can make neutroamine, just do that forever. Ooh, we could make... we can't make actual medicine yet. We can make tribal medicine. Yeah, okay, that's not really helpful. We can make bandage kits, which we will need if we start making medicine later on. Are you actually playing chess? Cool, so it does work. Excellent. Excellent. You know what? Even though we've struggled a bit, this is starting to look okay. We're just gonna... Now that everyone's not doing anything, we'll move all these rocks out of the way. Those move, those move, those move, those move. Because we got enough space for all that, right? Nearly out of food again. I don't know why we're so low on food all the time. I mean, now we've got what? 3, 6, 8. We are cooking 80 meals, yeah? 80 meals. We're redoing at 40. Rice should go a long... Not rice, corn. Corn should go a long way. It takes a long time to grow, but it goes a long way. What we might do is we're going to increase this growing zone. Because it's obviously not enough. Let's do the same thing with the carrots. We'll just bump it a couple of spaces. How's our almighty lord looking? Yeah, over half. Getting there. Slow but steady progress. I wish we had spare, like, you know, plants and stuff to... Did you just eat the oats out of the goddamn thing? Yeah, I wish we had spare, you know, whatever. Spare plant matter to sacrifice, but we really do not. Can't afford to. Ah, cool, we're harvesting neutro flowers. Sorry, I said that weird. Neutro flowers. I was going to say neutroamine flowers, but sort of stopped halfway. So what do you actually need for that? 10 neutro flower petals, which I'm guessing makes, what, 10 neutroamine? Maybe? I don't actually know. Doesn't say. Ah, there we go. So now we're getting some snow beets in. Wow, actually they harvest really well. They harvest better than rice. Oh wait, rice is supposed to like grow quickly, isn't it? A low grain plant that thrives in rich soil, yields food fast, but is not nice to eat uncooked, yeah. I did not expect snow beets to provide that much food though. Like, we're gonna fill up a ton of stuff with snow beets, and we're not even halfway through the field. Mental. Minor breakthroughs. Who's having problems? Kosh. Ah, yeah, because you're neurotic, yeah. And you're a psychopath, which doesn't really help. Psychopaths are a kind of tricky thing. On one hand, they don't care what you do to, like, other people. So, like, you can just execute your prisoners, they don't give a shit. You can sell them as slaves, they don't give a shit. You can harvest their organs, they don't give a shit. But they don't get the mood bonuses from talking to people, which are a really, really, really easy way for people to get mood bonuses. So that's a bit not amazing. How are we doing with beds, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have exactly the right number. There's a bit more space over here. We can put more beds. And I'm kind of leaning on doing that right now, actually. Never mind, it'll have to wait. Group of tribespeople. Oh, that's a lot of tribespeople. Man that. Chewie, you're not gonna man it. Sorry. Bridges, you're my other good shot. Alright, then we'll get spearmen. Actually, we'll get spearmen back here. That'll make it easy, right? There's one on. There we go. Yeah, tribespeople aren't too bad. Like, sometimes they carry, Pila? The Roman spears that used to bend in shields. And they're really scary bastards. If they hit you, that's pretty much a kill. Yeah, they'll probably flee as soon as another two of them die. Yep, there they go. They are gonzo. Well done, team. Good ironwood spear, poor ironwood spear. Slate club. Just a club made of rock. Alright, and I'm guessing Sappy's gonna go train everyone. Yeah. What is your medicine now? 9. It's not as good as old what's-her-face, who I've forgotten already. And we didn't put her in a thing, we chopped her up. Can we do this not for... Yeah, no, not allow colonists' corpses. Yeah. Must have changed that after they did it. It's on the tip of my tongue, I just don't remember her name. Ugh. One that died from plague. See, problem is now I've just got too many colonists. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to remember. So how are we doing on these beets? Harvest them beets. So we got 15 a thing. Rice only gives like 8. Mental. What would I be growing if I didn't have this mod pack? Taters? Strawberries is what I'd be growing. Probably strawberries and potatoes and corn. Lots and lots of corn. Corn's like your long-term crop. It doesn't come often, but when it does, it's just everywhere. Can we hunt these, please? chance to hit. 1.7. Nice. Oh well. I mean, it's XP, I guess, every shot you miss. It's not much XP, but it's like 1, I think. Kinda wish shooting in this was a bit more, easy to train. Like, I get that, you know, you train shooting, it's not like a theoretical thing, right? You train shooting by shooting. You know, you get better aim by more practice, but it just doesn't give you enough XP. Like, 1 at a time is really, really small when the later levels end up being like 20,000. So, that's a bit irritating. And then add on to that, like, I've got Mad Skills, the mod, installed. Not like I got Mad Skills, bruh. No, I got the Mad Skill. The hell's going on over here? Oh, it's a grizzly bear attacking an ibex. Damn. What was I saying? I've got the Mad Skills mod on, which I have it set to the setting that stops skill decay. So once I've got a level in a skill, it never drops, and like, it drops really fast when you get to the higher levels. I'd say like above 14. So that goes for shooting as well, and you can go a long time without shooting anyone. Like, you only really shoot when you get an invasion. And yeah, I've got the shooting targets, which are all well and good. But that's a joy activity, you know. They only go and practice that once every now and again. So yeah, it's a bit weird that it's so difficult to train. Viper started a social fight. I mean, she's only got 1 arm, so at least they only like punch each other. They don't, you know, pull out their weapons and actually fight it out. Is Alistair a medic as well? Yeah, a herbalist, holy shit. Cool. Very, very cool. What are you doing inside? Out. Out. Go on. Shoo. Yeah, look at those meals. Look at them meals. How many we got? 75. Boom. Boom, 78 meals. And we still got a few snow beets and meat to spare. Nice venison. Oh, love venison. Wish it wasn't so expensive here. It's expensive here anyway. Because, yeah, venison is just so good. You guys are really sleeping in here just to recover from some bruises, you big softies. I'll go and Viper's cook as well. Awesome. Sometimes I wish another nice feature to be added by a mod or something. I don't know really how you do it, but if any, as I said, if any like modders are watching this and they don't have anything better to do with their time, for some reason they're watching me, if there was a way to change the name of it in here, not necessarily like the actual bills themselves, but if you could make a bill and then change the name. So I could, and for example, this is what I was just thinking, why I thought about this. If I wanted to do simple meals without meat, that's really easy. I just go here, go meat, say no, right? Easy. But when push comes to shove and you're having a hard time, like you don't have any crops, right? And you need to survive, you don't want to have no meat on, because meat is really easy to get. You just have to shoot lots and lots of animals. So I would like a quick way to change that back to meat. I mean, a pretty quick way would be to tick here, but it's not the same because this discounts insect meat, human meat, a couple of things. So I can't just tick the thing. So what I would kind of like to do is have 2 separate cook for simple meals things, one with meat, one without meat, and I just suspend one when we don't want to use meat, and when we do want to use meat in like a survival situation, I just flip it. So I suspend the one that's without meat and unsuspend the ones with meat. But I would like a way to be able to name it so it's like bulk 4 simple meals, and I can put no meat afterwards or something. Just so if I look at it at a glance, I can go bam, cook 4 simple meals, no meat. Oh, okay, so that's the no meat one, and just cook 4 simple meals. I'm probably, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm not just like, this isn't vital. I just thought it would be an interesting feature, a nice feature. Oh my god, we finally have carpet making. Alright, so what did we say? We wanted geothermal power. That is a fair ways away. Like, fair way, we can get it, but it's 1800, and like, carpet making was 1200. You saw how long that took. So, kinda tempted to push... Oh, okay, no, it's like just as long. So multi-analyzer is 800, and it boosts speed, right? To increase research speed, allow high-level research projects if placed in your research bench. No, alright, we'll just go straight for geothermal power. That's perfectly fine, that's what we'll do. We want a rug making table, bang. A dye barrel, bang. Should we have enough cloth for it too, eh? If you failed at making a barrel. Good effort. How did you ever survive? How much cloth do we have? Heaps, right? 750. If 750, I just can't spot it. Oh, yeah, 752. Yeah, okay. Now I see it. I just see so many blocks of marble. Because we're doing that indefinitely, right? Yeah, we are. That's why we have 1,000. We might just suspend that one for now. Actually, no wait, that's set up as a yeah. Oh, never mind. Just keep doing it then. I guess we already have some colonists that are idle, so not a terrible idea to keep them busy. Corn, 93%, very good. 83%. These are all just been planted. Most of these have just been planted. That's fine. That's good. More sermons. Look at them all file in. So when we, the other thing we'll do is when we get the dye maker's barrel done. So let's go add bill, dye cloth, dye colonist prisoner, dye colonist bed color. Ooh, ooh, that's handy. Let's go black. Do until you have, say, just 100. So that's that. And we also want some vivid red. And same thing, do until you have 100. Actually, you don't need to do that. Hang on, you just go red carpet. Sorry, we don't need vivid red at all. My bad. Although, let's make some nice. What color rug should we have? What are we thinking? You know what? I'm going to do it next time. Tell me in the comments what color rug should we have around our place. Make sure you tell me in the comments. Otherwise, next episode I'm just going to pick something and it's going to be horrible. I'm going to pick like vivid lime. Or vivid yellow, something really atrocious. So there we go, look at that. That is a chapel, a shrine if ever I've seen one. So we can tick that off our to-do list. Paching. You know what? This kind of bothers me. So we're going to chop that out. Your mining's pretty high, right? It's 11. Yeah, so metal still takes a little while. And they are marble walls? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna look a bit crap because there's going to be like actual stone walls next to just, you know, regular rock walls. But it looks better than having a piece of, you know, metal there, so. There we go. So that's done. That is looking good. Getting a little bit of research done. Charlesy, what is your research? You know what? We can afford to not have some researchers now, if they're particularly bad. Definitely liking what we've got set up here. So moving the neutroamine in there. We should also, now that I think about it, put... This is what I forgot to put in there. Plant matter, yeah. Hops, neutroflower, psychoid leaves. All this stuff should live in there, except maybe tobacco. That's fine. And smoke leaf. Who cares? But definitely psychoid. Because that should live in there. Can we actually grow psychoid and stuff yet? Just do a little one and have a look. Bamboo, sugarcane, wheat, psychoid. Yes, we can. You know what? I like it. I like this plan. But where do we put it? We have so many fields that need maintaining. Jeez. Well, alright, how about we grow a little patch just here of some nice smoke leaf? Yeah, we'll do that, and then over here we'll have a nice big patch of psychoid. Because this one, what we're going to do is go garden tools, where is it? Garden soil. And we could always do a planter box. No, fertility is reduced 60%. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. Place on diggable soil, digging up piles of dirt. Yeah, we've already got that. An always on sun lamp. Don't really need. Garden soil is good though, 120% soil fertility, which is good. I don't remember if it makes it grow faster or just more. I think it's more. Top of my head, it's more. So what's the next step? We can get like fertilized soil, right? Which is soil reclamation too. So it's methods of turning sand, marshy soil, mud, marsh, ice, gravel into farmable soil unlocks plow soil to greatly increase crop growth. I wonder if plow soil is free. Surely it's not. Surely it requires fertilizer. Like, that's a given, right? Every time it does that, I think it's doing an event, but sometimes it's clearly not. Can we also put, is it wheat? Wheat in there. Oh yeah, not fruits. Fruits is fine. Because what can we really do with wheat? It's like nothing, really. Good. Grind bulk. Yeah, grains into flour. Which we don't really need. So what are you doing with this? We're not actually doing anything. Baked cookies, what do we need? Cocoa, I'm guessing? No, chocolate. We need actual chocolate, right? That's a bit beyond us. Bake 3 pumpkin pies. Bake cookies. Bake 3 breads. Nothing there's particularly grabbing my fancy. Normally we do cornbread muffins, but we don't really have enough corn to spare at the moment. Although we could probably afford to spare it. Right? Why do we have so little sugar? We're not using it for anything, are we? You know what? Let's grind bulk cornmeal, and we'll do until we have, say, 50. because how much does it take to make cornbread muffins? It takes... Oh, that requires flour and cornmeal. What about just cornbread? Flour and cornmeal. Alright, well in that case, I guess we're gonna have to grind bulk grains into flour. We will just do until we have a nice 50 again. Actually, we need twice as much cornmeal as we do flour, so let's do that. We'll go bake 3 cornbread muffins, do until you have... I don't know, how many we got? We have 8, right? So let's go. How about just like 20? Sound good? 20 sounds good to me. And actually I had that backwards. It was twice as much flour as cornmeal, so my bad. We'll just do that. Or it was close to twice, you know how it is. But, all in all, this is looking pretty damn good. Which means, you know, in the next episode we can have endless problems. But, that's alright. So, thank you very much everyone for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends that might enjoy my content, feel free to share a video or two with them. Like, I really appreciate the work you guys put into growing the community as much as I do. It's really cool. It's really awesome that you guys are so supportive of this channel. And finally, if you want to leave a comment about this this episode, you know, what color we should have our rugs, very important question. Make sure you know, put in your vote down below, and I will see all you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.